Hi everyone, it's Karen here. Welcome, it's day 13 in our 24 days of tags for 2022. And here I've got a bokeh type effect background that I want to share with you. This would lend itself really well to a baby card or a happy birthday. It's really soft and muted in the background. And then you can jazz it up a bit with a border that I have here. I am using one of the Lavinia stamps little cottages. This one's called Honeysuckle Cottage, but any focal point stamp will work just as well. The colours in the background that I'm going to be using: Distress Oxides, Scattered Straw, Tumbled Glass, Shaded Lilac and Twisted Citron. But again, you can create any set of muted colours for your bokeh effect. To do this, I am going to be using my little blending sponges to create the circles on my background. So first up, we're going to stamp the main image and then build that up around that. For that, I'm going to stamp it in Nocturne. That's upside down. There you go. Stamp it in Nocturne. And we're going to put that on the tag first. Okay, then you're going to create a mask. So to do that, I just stamped the same stamp on a piece of copy paper and cut it out. Now you can use masking sheets which have got a sticky bit on the back, or a post-it note, making sure that the sticky bit is at the bottom so that when you pop it down it sticks to the card. For this, I'm using a piece of copy paper that I've cut out and a bit of those repositionable sticky dots. Now, I do make masks for some of my favourite stamps, and then I just keep them. As you can see, this one's been well used, and I keep them so that I can use them over and over again. So I'm just going to pop that down over my little cottage, and then I'm going to take one by one my blending sponges, and I'm just going to create some little circles. Tumbled glass is very light. So I'm just going to put the sponge down and give it a tiny little twist, just like that. We are going to put this darker frame around it, and then we are going to put some text or script on top of it, so we should be able to hide that one. So you're just going to fill up your background with some of these. I do want a bit more blue in my background, I think. And then, so choose a colour that you go over the others so that you fill in all the gaps in the background. You want some of these circles to go off the edge, some of them to be central, and some of them to go off around our little cottage. Then I'm going to take my green and just dab it over the bottom to create the grass in a pouncing motion. Here you can do different types of greens to create a bit more texture, and so there you have it. Now we're going to take Seedless Preserve to go round the edge, and that's what happened with here. When I did my sample for you, I was going around the edge and I forgot to clean it off before I did that one. It's fine. Once we put the script on it, it will blend into the background. So I'm just going to pick up a bit of that Seedless Preserve and go around the edge. To create a pretty decent sized frame, so that when we put our splatters on it, you've got maximum effect there. But you can see what I mean, how this would lend itself really well to a baby card, birthday wishes. So now we've got a tiny pop of water, and I'm just going to create the splatters around the frame. I love this effect. I love the way the water just bleaches the colour out of the oxides. And of course, the darker the oxide, the more contrast you will get. Just like that. Now I am going to give that a blast with a heat gun because we're going to stamp over it. And if it's wet, it'll smudge a bit. So now I'm going to bring back my trusty little mask, pop it down. And then I'm going to take my script stamp, which is that See a Fairy, Make a Wish. Lovely stamp. I love the script. It's a sort of that italicized script. So that's second generation, so I've just stamped it off once. There and there. And then I'm going to pick up my colouring pencils. I am using Derwent Inktense pencils. I love the vibrancy that you get with these pencils. Now, so this colour is Deep Rose. The other colours that I've got is a golden yellow, an oak, and a Sicilian yellow. And really, because Tracy's done all the hard work on these stamps, the detail in these stamps is incredible. So all you need to do is very roughly and broadly colour it in. You can see how quickly I'm going there. And I'm just going to colour in a couple of these bricks so you get this contrast. There we go. So I'm really happy with that. I could have done that a bit lighter. And in fact, I might have a go. I might put some white or something over that. But there we have our little tags for today, day 13. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I'd love to see your makes, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.